In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing Stillwater. Stillwater is directed by Tom McCarthy and stars Matt Damon and Abigail Breslin, and it tells the story of Matt Damon's character, who is an unemployed oil rig worker from Oklahoma, and who sets out with a French woman in France to prove his convicted daughter's innocence of a crime that she was evidently framed for, or she says she didn't do. Now, from the start, the aspect of this whole movie just goes right into it because you're very confused of what's going on. But when it starts going, you understand that he goes to France, visits his daughter, who's already in prison once the movie starts, and when he visits her there. And you can tell the surrounding area looks like France, but then kind of doesn't in a way. The whole aspect of the writing was interesting and good. The movie was very, very slow going. Not much did happen, but it's a story-driven movie, and it's Tom McCarthy's direction, which is always interesting because he directed the Academy Award-winning movie Spotlight, and he's also an actor as well. So when he does his directing, you can tell that he's really focused on what to grab and the attention of how things work. The title of the movie, Stillwater, is basically the town that Matt Damon and his daughter are from, Stillwater, Oklahoma. And his character of Bill Baker basically is trying to find out things that the French government isn't doing. They're taking their time with his daughter's investigation. So he wants to do things in his own way, so to speak. I mean, what father wouldn't, you know? So he does that. He meets up with a woman, and, you know, they share, like, back and forth. And it's interesting how the connection between Matt Damon and this woman, this French woman, is. Basically, she's an actress or a theater actress. She does have a daughter. And Matt Damon's character does grow attached to the daughter, basically, like, you know, having that time that him and his daughter don't have. And Abigail Breslin's really, really good in this role, and she's really surprising at times with how she does her acting. She does speak French in one of the scenes with the little girl, and even though this is a thriller, I want to say, or a drama piece, it's really slow going. You're always anticipating something to happen, but nothing does happen. And as you know, that, you know, the daughter was charged with this murder, but no evidence was found, and someone else did it, but they got away. There was not much evidence. So Matt Damon's character just goes on and trying to do his thing. And the whole ending was interesting because it was a whole explanation of, you know, what happened with, you know, Allison Baker, the daughter, to Matt Damon's character, and her telling the story of what happened during the events, how she got convicted of this crime she didn't commit, who was responsible, and then, you know, that's the movie. It's I want to say it was good, but it wasn't because nothing happened. The whole aspect of this movie could have been less than 2 hours and 20 minutes, which this movie is. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes of just slow pace and slow, you know, progression of things. I really want to say I enjoyed it, but I didn't. Maybe the cinematography aspect of it was good. The editing was good. There were some choppy moments where you could tell the editing was quick and, you know, just goes right to the next scene. And it's really, you're trying to understand what's happening. And it's one of those movies where you really have to pay close attention to everything. And like I said, the ending's abrupt. And it's not one of those movies where you're like, oh, this is an interesting movie. It's categorized as a crime drama film. But other than that, it's really not that entertaining. Even though critics did give it a good positive review, for me, Stillwater gets 1 out of 5 stars. The only thing that was good about this movie was Matt Damon's acting, and that was it. Other than that, it was slow, it was dry, and, you know, it's just an abrupt end, and that was it. So let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Stillwater. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? And do you think more could have been done for this movie? And how long do you think this movie should have been instead of being 2 hours and 20 minutes? Let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next review video.